Hello friends, welcome to our online channels. Myself CC Jadhav. In previous lecture we have seen that just classification overview about that. We will see that this is classification regarding that work and tool relationship, motion type, positioning system, control system, power supply. So today we'll see the first one by one, and that first one is point to point NC system. You can see here this is the desired path, and this is the actual working machine. So this is the spindle workpiece, and this is the required holes, desired holes. We are going to drilling this hole. So in that point to point we have to follow we have to fix the relative position in between workpiece and cutter. It is one of the requirement to we have to fix relative position between workpiece and cutter. So we will take one example. Suppose we want to drill this 5 holes. So we have to provide additional information before starting the program or before going to start manufacturing. Additional information in that dimensional information of that the given particular holes. So in that, suppose we will take the diameter or radius. So we have to provide additional information, dimensional information to that machine for serial manner. So whatever that, if you want to go for the first drill number 1, 2, 3, likewise we have to provide the hole number 1 information for the drill 1. Like this we have to follow this information. Okay, so this is the first point to point. Second, straight cut NC system. So you can see here this is the desired cutter path. So 3 sides we have to cut the straight cut. So in that NC system, tool works along the straight line only in direction of the major coordinate axis. So this is major coordinate axis. So we have to follow this straight line for the following operation. Such along the direction feed during turning, boring, oblique milling operation, a control rate are known as a straight line control system. Before starting this system, we have to give information related to the feed rate, speed, or remaining things for but in that system, when requirement is like that, we have to follow the direction of the major coordinate axis. And in that previous, that point to point, we have to just remember that we have to require the fix the relative position between workpiece and cutter. So this is the first point to point, this is second straight cut, and this is third countering system. Okay, in this system you can see here this is the desired cutter path. You can see here some edges is there, some straight line is there. So in this system we have to follow the relative position of the workpiece and tool should be continuously controlled. Whatever that workpiece and tool, the continuously controlled by the system, and in that system we can create any complex geometry manufacturing. We can use the point to point machines also, but there is one problem regarding the economical. So unless the workpiece also requires having countering operation to be performed on it, that time we can use the point to point, and it is continuously simultaneously required control of axis in this system. So it is quite difficult as compared to the first two systems, that is point to point and straight cut. So here they are required complex geometry manufacturing. This time we are using countering system. So second type of the configuration classification, incremental and absolute positioning system. So you can see here this is one of the example. We want to create the 3 holes A, B, C, which is having 50-20, 90-20 and 90-50 coordinates. So first we will see the absolute coordinate system. So in that, if you want to create these 3 holes, then I will just go to first hole. So I input the 50-20 coordinates. So I will be here there. If first hole drilling is complete, so I want to follow the absolute coordinate system. So I have to come return origin position, that is 0, 0. And after if we want to create the second hole, that is B, so I want to start coordinate from the 0, 0 itself. So I have to enter 19, 20 only. After completion of the second hole, then again we have to come to origin point only, 0, and again you have to put the 90-50 for the hole number C, third. So this is the absolute coordinate system. We have to follow the origin coordinate system as a reference point. So we have to take reference from here to A, reference for B to here, and reference for C to here. And For incremental coordinate system, we have to follow the preceding point coordinator, means point A at the time of the creating drill at B, and point B at the time of the drilling hole C. So you can see here, if you want to create the hole A, so we have to just simply enter the coordinate of the first A hole 5020. Then again I want to create the hole B. I don't need to go back at origin. I will go from here only to point B. Just I have to minus 90 minus 15 from the 19, means 90 minus 15 75, second 20 minus 20 0. So again if I want to go for the C, then I will go from B only. So first x coordinate will be 0, 90 minus 90, and y coordinate, that is a 50 minus 30. So this is the difference between absolute and incremental. In absolute we have to follow the origin as a reference, and in incremental we have to follow the preceding point coordinate system. So this is the incremental and absolute positioning MC system. So advantages of absolute: it is a very easy to check correct program written. If there is any mistake in particular block, it will be affect only that part only. It is not affect for the whole part. Okay, that is the benefit of the absolute system. And disadvantages: fewer efforts are required to while transferring the actual component drawing to NC component drawing. So incremental, for complicated components like pockets, recess, this dimension system is more advantageous, and position errors are compounded in incremental positioning. If position error is occur, all subsequent points contain the accumulated error. So if some error is happening in between that program, so whole program will be inaccurate. So it will be quite difficult to change that all programs. So we have to directly change the whole program. So that is one of the disadvantages, and difficult to check the part program written in incremental system. So it will be quite difficult to check the in which point will we get error. So we have to check each and every block. So this is overall the absolute and incremental coordinate system. So we'll move towards the open loop system. So you can see here, this is one of the block diagram. First a tape reader, whatever given input data as a part program, so that will be read at a tape reader. They will send some signals to MCU creates coded to decode it, and decoded that signals to passes to the stepper motor. Stepper motor will be passes through that signal, and that signal will be converted into the motion with the help of these machines, and they will be run as a given procedures for the process. So at this open loop system we will not get the feedback from the machines. If some any mistake is happen, or if some any error is there, so they will not provide any feedback to their machine control unit. So that will be disadvantages in open loop system. So we will see, you can see here in that CNC control, they will send some signals to machines. They will, the blue line indicates the input signal. They will doing their work, but if there is any error, they will not sending any feedback to that again control system. So you can see here in open loop control system, step motor are used. Step motors are driven by electric pulses. Every pulses rotate to motor spindle through a certain amount. By counting these pulses, amount of the motion can be controlled. No feedback signal for error connection. If any error is there, they will not sending any feedback signals, so that will be affected our systems. Lower positioning accuracy, we will get the lower accuracy by using this open loop system. But they will give some advantages: less costly, less complex, and easier to maintain, and popular with the smaller NC machines. Here there we require the small machine operation, they will use the open loop system, and less complex drawing, they will use open loop system. Disadvantages: there is no way to correct any error that might occur during operations because there is no feedback. Again, regarding that feedback, typically lower torque motor is the fair. Lower torque motor is required, that time we will use open loop system. You can see the second type, that is a closed loop system. You can see here, as compared to open loop system, that everything is similarity, only that feedback system is available in that closed loop system. Even we will go for the input system. They will give some program, they will read as a tape reader, they will decode that coded instruction, they will transfer the signal to the signal processing unit. They will send that signal to in terms of the mechanical motions. Stepper motor, they will give to machines, they will do actual work, and if there any problem, they will send again to the as a feedback to the comparator. They will again this cycle continue this manner. Okay. You can see here the red line indicates the feedback lines. So if any error, if any correction, if any information, they will send feedback to return to machines. Position transducer are used to generate position feedback signals for error correction. If there is any error, they will use transducer for generating position feedback. Better accuracy as compared to open loop, more expensive as compared to open loop, and it is suitable for the large size machine. So advantages: accuracy is achieved, automatic compensation for error, more preferred in large ANC machines because higher load, and disadvantages are more complex, it is expensive to buy and maintain to buy. So we'll move towards the structure of NC system. You can see this is one of the example of the photo of the NC system, large heavy structure of this machine. So we required some requirements so for structure, so we'll see one by one. That machine, the requirement for that foundation must should be rigid, able to tackle large forces, and during manufacturing they will create some forces, so they should be able to tackle that forces side by side. They should be able to tackle thermal effect of the in all seasons and shape of the guideway. This is structure of the NC. So some requirement required for the structure. So this is just overview about the NC control system. So drives, first drive, that is a stepper motor. So it is a device which converts the digital pulses into the mechanical rotary motion. So we are going to just giving input as a part program. They will create the, they will code it, decode it, that coded instruction, and they will send one signal pulses to the MCU, and MCU converts that pulses to mechanical rotary motions. This is the stepper motor block diagram. So you can see first user interference, indexer, driver, motor. In that indexer, that microprocessor capable of the generating step pulses, they will create the pulses and they will transport to the driver, and driver convert that signals to power necessary to rotating the motor. Okay, and that motor is converted digital pulses into mechanical rotation, shaft rotation. So this is the advantages of the stepper motor. It is a simple, cost effective design. It can work in open system file. There is no feedback is required, and if there is feedback required, so we can go for the open loop. But in stepper motor we are using only this for open loop system file. There is no feedback required. Okay, so excellent holding torque, excellent torque at low speed, maintenance free if doesn't have brushes, because there is no brushes, so there is no maintenance. So as compared other motors, this is maintenance free. High torque at low speed and simple logical construction, operates almost any environment. This is a great advantages. You can operate in any environment. So disadvantages: rough performance at low speed. Okay, so unless we are not using micro stepping, so we'll get the rough performance at low speed. Okay, it consumes current regardless of the load. Limited size available. There is the only limited sizes is available in this system motor. It will be noisy. Torque decreases with speed. So these are the advantages. So next motor is a servo motor. Now you can see here the servo motor is a DC AC or brushless DC motor combined with a positioning sensor device and feedback system. In previous servo motor there is no feedback system. In this servo motor there is a feedback system. So NC part programming, they will just giving as input as a program, they will convert into the coded instruction, decoded instruction, and they will send to the indices. The indices will be create the pulses will provide to driver, and like that driver will be give some signals to motor will be converted into mechanical shafts energy. If any error is happening in here, they will give feedback to the again indices from microprocessor. They will again check that program, they will correct it, and they will again send to the driver. Like this the cycle will continue. So advantages: servo motor, high intermediate torque, will get high torque, work well for velocity control, high ratio, torque and inertial ratio, available in all sizes, high speed, will get high speed, and it is quite, so it is not making noise. More expensive than stepper motor. This is the disadvantages: cannot work open loop, feedback is required, so it is cannot work for the open loop system. So require tuning control loop, more maintenance due to brushes on brush, because here brushes is there, so we require main maintenance. So for today's lecture we have seen the classification of the NC system, structure of the NC system, and some drives. Okay, so for today's lecture it is enough. In next lecture we will see the remaining part of this chapter. So thank you so much.
Hopefully you might have enjoyed the lecture. Then please do like the video and know your thoughts in comments. Please do share this video among your friends and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. After subscription you can press the bell icon to never miss the notification regarding our new videos. Thank you so much.